negatively about the family that pays your...
Won the World Cup tournament back in November.
Yeah, exactly. Shane McMahon beat the entire field. Shane McMahon! There are those who are loyal to him. Drew McIntyre! Yeah, innate complacency. The Scottish psychopath is desires having Shane McMahon by your side.
Here comes the big dog. The situation is the question is what type of shape is and Shane McMahon over the past number of nights. Lightly. He has accomplished some unbelievable things. Nation X.
And in addition to the experience, the bell rings on this one, I can guarantee it. This could get out of hand in a hurry.
At Super Showdown.
Right out of the gate,
McIntyre attack of Roman Reigns, understanding that he needs to end this match.
Roman Reigns is in from those beatdowns you were talking about.
Just like this, knowing that Shane is
a lot of damage to an opponent in a quote-unquote illegal. Now just tee it on.
A right by Roman. One Royal Rumble match. The Big Dog Reigns, who goes
broken Big Dog. We've seen Shane McMahon now exploiting the damage already.
But he still proved he's got that fight.
Oh, and again posted.
His attention for the moment. In this business, he knows a lot of dirty.
Thought he was going to go for the cover, but instead, and again a blatant shot in that matchup in there. Now he slipped away from the Miz, but nonetheless, tonight it's about Roman Reigns.
First time in his career.
Yeah, there's no doubt though what Shane has tried before. Oh, and Reigns drops Shane again.
Was Roman Reigns punching Shane's father in the face?
Shane McMahon now with the
SmackDown Live. That's not the kind of statement
Roman Reigns was probably in the wrong that night, but
you're the one that
history.
brought up Mr.
Eaten up with himself. He believes he truly.
And what's wrong with carrying around that beautiful piece of artwork?
Around it. The chin lock has Roman.
Shane just trying to wear Roman Reigns down.
That fight left in his tank, taking it out.
His yard for a reason.
Oh, down goes Shane. It was defined by both physical. Now he's digging down deep. Superman punch. He's going to tap out Roman Reigns for the first time in Reigns.
Able to turn his body weight and minimize the pressure, but
of the big dog. Oh, down he goes.
You see the Scottish psychopath keeping a close.
And again, in this match, the barricade.
Oh, wait a minute. Scottish psychopath, look out, guys.
And Roman Reigns is down. And now Shane with a big right.
Matchup around. Oh, and
Shane with a spear. A spear.
Has been, manipulating some of the.
Reigns back to his feet. Superman punch off the.
And this is what Shane wanted to avoid. Here it comes.
Oh, and Shane official. And McIntyre with a claymore. The official was blinded. He didn't see it.
Shane McMahon. Test. Yes, there was an assist by
for Roman Reigns. 2 weeks from Sunday, that Drew McIntyre is still feeling.
All thanks to the Scott
Reigns and a decisive victory for the as is the entire WWE Universe. The Hall of Famer Goldberg clashes with The Undertaker.
The New Day's Kofi Kingston. Kofi, when Dolph Ziggler made his return, now with everything you've been through physically the last...
Am I not in? This match for me tonight is about more than just the WWE title. And I could have chosen to remain on that stretcher, but I said no.
Kofi Kingston is much more than a champion. Did you see the footage of when he landed in his home country?
For this match tonight, because while Dolph is fighting with all this, who has ever had a dream, everybody who has ever fought for, well, tonight, I'm going to give him another great moment to obsess over.
Champion! Kofi Kingston fired up tonight. Will his magic?
To these three gentlemen.
3-on-1 handicap match. House Party!
You know what happened on SmackDown Live? It was
big enough to get a glimpse into the mind of the Freak. And their opponent, Lars Sullivan.
Should all be the most terrified of. That never happened.
We learned on SmackDown
as a freak, and that has boiled over.
That word triggers him.
And this is Kalisto starting things off, and Lindsay Dorado. Kalisto, a former United States Chicks of the Freak, in a matchup.
What we're seeing right now is 300 pounds. He's incredibly quick on his feet.
This man, He's powerful, he's quick. And look at this, Kalisto bounced off the top turnbuckle. So
They need to make frequent tags, which I would not.
Look, we got to talk about the guts of the Lucha House Party.
The fact that Lucha House Party
gets the job done. Lindsay
watching, but I'm about to see.
Palm! And the power again.
Lars Sullivan just changes the dynamic of the matchup.
And Dorado, oh my God, just some sort of strategy going on here.
Freak does.
Oh, God.
Get out of the way.
Dave Frankenstein. He just...
Frankenstein's monster with Dr. Frankenstein. His body. Freak is smiling. He's
kick.
He's smile.
And Grand Metalik lands on his feet and trying to use his
speed.
quickness.
Tag is made.
Kalisto legal. Kalisto.
Have to pull something out of their hats.
Larson knocked off his feet. And I believe just
See him here as everyone just uncomfortably watches them.
The ring is a man you don't see on a regular basis.
330 pounds party take advantage. And now Sullivan's down. And the Lucha House Party going to be disqualified.
3 at a time to have any chance against this
party fighting with everything they have.
Sending him.
Dorado for the top rope. Splash! The king of the ropes delivers an elbow by the Lucha House Party.
Yeah, you got to give it to Lucha House Party.
I don't know how many human beings
Run. Grand Metalik.
Oh my God!
And now Kalisto run over. And Lindsay Dorado taken down.
And it's obvious. Sullivan won
In midair and now planted on the apron. Lars Sullivan has crashed the party, expelling the Luchas here tonight.
Laughing.
for WWE because, quite frankly, who the hell?
It's the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. The game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Randy Orton!
Rivalries, longest running rivalries ever.
Superstar, his dad, the great cowboy Bob Orton, held more. One of them, the man.
And his opponent,
Begin from the get-go, the long and...
But this man is still here in WWE.
He has competed in against one another over the years. And tonight marks the first time Triple H
doing battle on a grand stage.
And then he told Randy, you are underway here at Super Showdown.
Knowing how volatile the Viper right now. That could be what Orton is upset.
And make no mistake about it, the cerebral assassin.
Victory for Randy Orton.
His career, Randy Orton still is. What is Triple H's
His own legacy, as impressive as it already is. It's like any superstar, Orton is waiting moments there. Triple H not trying anything fancy. Very should have.
John Cena and Ric Flair 16-time.
The fact that Randy Orton is still regularly visible.
About all the accolades he's done, he's also the one to sit around.
It's about as Triple H is sent across the ring. Shoulder. Randy Orton. The pedigree Orton for the RKO.
Think about those wheels turning inside the head of Randy.
Thought we'd see this match again. It's been almost a decade. Call it tonight.
This is like watching two master chess players outthink one another as much as. That could be one of those things. Just that slight opening. Orton was looking for a right.
Putting away Batista.
Into the pump.
Down live on WWE live events around
the amazing physical condition that's
As the Nature Boy said, I mean, he is match ready.
as in his mind. Oh, is he now
and exploit it.
Oh, and again the shoulder off.
Pack. What is the weakest point on the
Fight to him here outside the ring. Meanwhile, and Triple H blocks.
A reversal by the Viper.
Again, shoulder.
Orton would have come
The arm that Triple H has been attacking for the bolt.
to punch to complete submission.
Sadistic on his opponents and loving.
Randy Orton just inflicting maximum damage.
Everyone with a purpose.
Viper for the past few minutes.
Yeah, now
And
he's
locked in.
much better ring condition.
Triple H is fading fast.
Tutelage of Hunter for how long?
Time ago, years and years ago, and Randy Orton's become his
Tripped within the matchup.
Or if you fall into any old habit.
Triple H trying to fight back and get back to his feet.
Right. Superstars wants to be the one to make the first mistake. After a certain style of wrestling, the ability to adapt at any moment.
You think of it.
Randy Orton, look, might have caught the game right on the bridge of the nose with the last. Oh, highly connect.
At this point in the matchup, critical moment.
Orton able to reverse at the last moment. Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's just like a. Oh,
here comes the
Randy Orton, though, able to counter. And he sends Triple H into the corner.
Maybe
oh!
that could be what this matchup comes down to. Who doesn't
to be able to put the other away?
Uh-oh.
Randy Orton trying to counter, and he's
Up and
able
over.
to launch Triple H out.
And Triple H just ready for it.
Yeah, Triple H. Hey, man, DDT and a drop kick, and Triple H. Randy Orton placing Triple H up on the top rope, and what is...
Put away quite a few opponents. Could
Top rope.
As I said, what I'd imagine was a superplex, but what's the game?
Triple H able to counter momentarily.
Oh!
Randy went for the RKO.
Is to you, Randy.
At this. Vintage. Stalking his opponent. Setting up.
Here it comes.
Triple H away, RKO. And again, a spine buster.
A third time, almost caught
Here we
them.
go.
Randy rolled him up.
Crossface is in for the Viper to see where he's at, preventing a H, but for the moment, the game's fingertips seem to be holding.
Triple H with the crossface still locked in. Now
There.
finally makes it. It's going to force the break.
Yeah, but have wrestled nearly perfect matches.
Randy Orton looking to wrestle him back
Uh-oh.
down the middle of the... Back body drop. Randy Orton with an RKO. Triple H and a kick out. Triple H beat X. Triple H though able to block. Triple H pedigree time. Cover. Hook of the leg.
Still moving after eating a pedigree from the game.
Triple H still stalking Orton. Randy Orton with a... And now it's Triple H. It's Randy Orton. It's going to go for it for a second time.
Come on, no way!
A third time. As the game delivers Orton. Remember, Triple H got to get Orton back in the ring. And vintage RKO and the win.
Stepped in the ring, both ready. Most devastating letters in sports entertainment. Truly a special feeling anytime you get to see. I'm hoping.
वेलकम टू अवर यूट्यूब चैनल लकी जी रेस्ट के इस यूट्यूब चैनल पर हम आपका एक बार फिर से स्वागत करते हैं आज की इस गेम के साथ। तो अब अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर पहली बार आए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके साथ में बेल आइकन को कर दें प्रेस। हम इसी तरह की गेम्स के रिलेटेड वीडियोस लेकर आते रहते हैं। तो चलिए खेलते हैं आज की गेम। तो आज का हमारा मैच रहेगा कलिस्टो वर्सेस टॉप जिगलर। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज का मैच।
A capacity crowd is here tonight.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Goodbye.